Hi, it's Rocio Raki with Century 21. Today I'm going to talk about the 5 most common mistakes sellers do. Number 1, overpricing your property. It's actually not in your best interest to overprice your property thinking, oh, we'll see what we can do, see if we can get that price. If your property is sitting on the market longer than it needs to, buyers are going to look at that and wonder, why is it not selling? What's wrong with the property? Or if they see that you haven't done a price reduction of any kind and your property's been sitting for a long period of time, now they're starting to wonder, okay, is this seller a difficult seller to deal with? Are they not willing to move on their price? So you're sending a message. So make sure that you actually price your property adequately, have your realtor come, do a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis on your property, let them pull the comparables and see what your property is actually worth. And now, number 2, not staging or decluttering your property. It is imperative that you declutter and stage your property. Buyers will come in and they want to see themselves in the property. It is really difficult for most buyers to see past the mess or see past the clutter. So you want to give them no excuses to not want to purchase your property. So make sure that everything is staged, decluttered, and move-in ready for the buyers. Number 3, not taking down any personal items such as pictures or even certificates, degrees, or any kind of courses that you may take. Buyers judge. They will come into your property and they're going to judge your property and they're going to judge you. That's just the reality. So make sure you don't give them any reason to judge you. So we actually ask you to remove your personal items for 2 major reasons. 1, we want them to judge your property, not you. And 2, for security reasons. We don't need them to see what your children look like or what your hubby looks like or what you look like. We want them to actually look at the property and be focused on the property, not what you're wearing or what you look like on your wedding day. And then number 4, sellers not changing with the current market. The market can change within 24 hours. It can change within minutes, really. So if you're not flexible and willing to change with the market, you're going to get left behind and you're going to be chasing the market and chasing your price point in hopes that you can sell your property. So make sure that you're flexible. Even if I come and I give you a CMA on your property a month ago, it's going to be probably different than it is today or tomorrow or even next week. So keep that in mind. Don't be so fixated on a price. Make sure you do your research, see what the market is, and also see what the market is in your actual community. See what's actually what has actually sold, because that will determine what your price point will be. And then the biggest one, number 5, trying to sell your own property. For some people, this goes smoothly and it goes well and without any issues. And that's great, but that's a very small percentage. If your deal has gone flawless with a realtor, they've done their job. You want to make sure that you use a realtor, not only for insurance purposes, but also stress-free. They are there to stress for you. They're there to deal with the home inspectors, to deal with the buyer's agent, to deal with lawyers, even to deal sometimes in some cases your own mortgage broker. Let them do the stressing for you. Let them negotiate on your behalf. Let them advocate for you. That's what you're paying for. And I know it can be tough looking at the numbers and crunching the numbers and saying, hey, why does this realtor deserve 10 grand? Well, if they're listing your property, they're paying for measuring your pictures, your stager. They're also dealing with all these, dealing with showings and dealing with the buyer's agent and being able to negotiate on your behalf. Your realtor has no emotional investment in your property. You do. So they're able to sit there and negotiate on your behalf and be able to say, okay, yeah, this is what it's worth, or no, we could get better, or we can do more, and that's what they're there for. They don't really care what renos you've done in the home or little Johnny grew up in that bedroom. They're there to make sure that they get the best price for you. So make sure you use a realtor, because that's what they're there for. And make sure that your realtor connects you with all the right people. They can connect you with lawyers, home inspectors, mortgage brokers, even appraisers. They're there to connect you with the right people to make your transaction as smooth as possible. So we always ask, it may look like you're paying a lot for your realtor, but your realtor is doing a lot behind the scenes. So it's in your best interest to hire one. If you have any questions or would like to discuss more about listing your home, feel free to give me a message or give me a call. I'm Rocio Raki with Century 21.